Good morning and welcome back. This week I decided to do a last-minute trip out here to New York and Pennsylvania to catch some waterfalls I missed last time I was in the area and to see about these fall colors. So, I mean, they're not looking too hurtful. There's some spots that look like they are a little bit past prime and some spots that look like they are almost there. So this morning I am here at Letchworth State Park, as I have not been here before. I've got plenty of trees and plenty of waterfalls to see on this trip. So we'll get to it. So I'm down here at the lower falls and you can see that water is very brown. The other fun part with this trip is I kept forgetting stuff. I even made a trip back to the house and still forgot more stuff, like my camera straps. So I have two cameras that don't both fit in the bag, and I don't have straps to carry them over my shoulder, so I get to hold this in my hand the whole time I'm hiking around this week. So this will be a lot of fun. So I made it to the middle falls and it looks like it's going to be wet, so I already put my glasses away, but it looks pretty spectacular. It's very loud and a lot of power coming over that. Mist going everywhere. So the upper falls at Letchworth was pretty awesome. You gotta make sure you get to the next to the last viewpoint to get the best views. I kept stopping with the camera every viewpoint before, and I got to that second to last one. I was like, oh, this is actually the best one. But it did look pretty spectacular. My hands are absolutely frozen. It's probably not even 40 degrees. I've been holding the camera the whole time. And then it's on to probably Taughannock, maybe Ithaca, and then we'll have another day of waterfalls tomorrow. And just like that, for a couple of minutes the clouds broke and we got some blue sky, and this is pretty awesome. It's little spots in the creek like this that get me in trouble, because I spend way too much time here getting a bunch of close-up pictures of all of these little bitty rapids. It's damaging to my timetables more often than not, but it looks freaking cool. So to close out the first day of this road trip to catch some fall colors and some waterfalls, I ended up at Taughannock Falls in New York in the Finger Lakes. The overlook was pretty neat. Kind of bad in the afternoon. You've got the sun coming in causing glares on your cameras, and it makes it a little harder to see. I went on back down to the bottom and hiked up to the gorge, and that was still pretty cool. The lower waterfall at the bottom by the parking lot, and then of course the upper falls is pretty neat. So I am going to head back to the car, look up someplace to get dinner. I'm surprised, and I'm probably at least a 28-hour fast at this point, and I'm not feeling hungry, but I probably should eat. And then I'll have to find someplace to sleep tonight in the car. Colors are a bit early on, maybe by a week. I think by this weekend these colors will be popping, but otherwise I don't think the colors are quite there yet. There's some patches of reds, but there's also lots of patches of greens and some very soft yellows. Tomorrow I will start out the day at Watkins Glen. It should be a good one. After a nice and quiet but rainy night sleeping in the car at Finger Lakes National Forest just up the road, I am now at Watkins Glen this morning. Unfortunately, the donut place I was gonna go to was closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and Google didn't have that updated, so I had to grab some from the local supermarket. I am now about to go into the gorge. This would be my 4th time here. Hopefully I can get as good of a picture as I did the first time I was here, but this time my camera is actually taking raw files. Last time it was just the JPEG, so as awesome as that photo was, it could have been a lot better if I'd had the proper settings on the camera. So this is 2 cameras newer and better settings. So we'll see. I'd say my trip to Watkins Glen was worth it. I think I got about as good of a picture as I'm ever going to get. Better than the last time, or the first time, even though I just printed it. So we'll see on to Ithaca this afternoon. So on my way to Ithaca, I decided to stop by Robert Thurman State Park to check out Upper and Lower Enfield Falls. So I decided to hike the gorge trail in between the 2 of them because the All Trail said that there were waterfalls on the way. So I got to Ithaca Falls, and I didn't quite realize how big this waterfall was. Are you ready for this? The guy that told me about this park said pretty much there's a waterfall around every corner. And literally, that was around the corner. Barely even around the corner. And that one goes around the corner. There is literally a waterfall every 10 feet. Some of these waterfalls are nuts. Some of them you can't even take good pictures of. But literally, they're every 10 feet in this gorge. This is crazy. So this week, that wonderful Comet was coming back around, and I was a little annoyed because I was driving out when I was going to have my best chance to see it. And, well, these are the skies that I've been getting every night so far on this little trip. It is now Thursday morning, day 3 of my little road trip. I'm at Chittenango State Park, still in New York. And it is pretty cool. Not a bad waterfall. So I will try to get a few pictures of it before the sun kind of comes over. My second stop today is Delphi Falls. But I went to take the bridge to go to the lower falls. It's been closed because they're doing a bunch of work on the other side. It looks like they might be building a new park building over there. A bunch of construction, some concrete. So now I'm on my way to the upper part of the falls, which is kind of a shame. You can't get to the lower section, but hopefully that wasn't the better section. As it turns out, the lower falls was the better falls. That's annoying. That was totally the waterfall I was coming down here for. Bugger. Well, turns out this was kind of a waste of a stop because that's not much of a view of the upper falls, and you can't get to the lower falls, which was the main attraction. Might be why they're building the new facility down there, because that's all that people really wanted to see. Yeah, it's a shame. I could have saved myself a little bit of effort, you know, a whole bunch of stairs. Not that I didn't need the exercise anyways. The next stop right before I get to Ricketts Glen to camp for tonight is Dutchman Falls, and it was a pretty short trail. I made it to Ricketts Glen and I got my camping spot for the night. It came out to $31, even though I thought it said online it was only $20. So I'm going to try to do the gorge loops real quick, just the out and back before sunset. See if I make it. Like, I really hate being picky with my shots, but I don't have that much time. I am halfway through and I've already been here 55 minutes, but I'm getting some pretty good ones. I got to cut it out though. I'm only doing one lens, one camera, no filter, just the tripod. So I'm hoping that I can get out of here and get time to get back to camp before sunset. Well, it is Friday morning now, probably the last day of the trip, and last night I got to see the Comet. Woohoo! That was pretty awesome. It was a pretty long tail. I had the 50mm, trying to get some exposures on it, see if I could stack it, do anything with it. Then I did a time lapse with the wide angle with the lake, and that looked pretty sweet. The tail was pretty long in the wide angle for sure. I just wish I had caught it a little bit sooner, possibly even Wednesday night. It would have been a little brighter if I'd, even caught it Monday night, if it hadn't been so cloudy and rainy and awful. But I'm just glad I could see it, and hopefully my brother got out to see it back home and got the binoculars on it. Another good night's sleep in the car. I'll have to do another video on the car camping setup. I didn't really get a good chance to do one this time around while it was still light, so maybe I'll do one after I get home this weekend. So it's been a good trip. I'm gonna go hit the waterfall trails one more time this morning. Try to get a few more shots with the different lighting before it gets too terribly bright. And then I'm going to start heading home. So it turned out to be a reasonable morning at Ricketts Glen. I came across this kid that was a local, and so I hiked with him this morning. That was pretty fun. He wasn't used to people actually hiking the speed that he goes. But we did the 6 or 7 mile loop from the parking lot over the top and back. Probably 3 hours, 3.5, something like that. So I managed to get home just in time to swing by the house, grab the binoculars, and head out to the parking lot behind the house to try to get another shot of that comet, and it's looking pretty promising. So I'm doing another time lapse. I had the binoculars out. I called Mom, and she came over and she had to look at the comet, and it was super easy for me to find once I knew right about where it was supposed to be at, in between Venus and Arcturus, and it was pretty neat. So I hope you enjoyed the trip, and thanks for watching.